I am going to show you, hold up, step by step on how last month I hit $60,000 in my coaching business. Past year alone in 2025, won Alex Hormozi's School Games competition twice, and I built a business still over 90% profit margin. I'm going to show you exactly what I did step by step. Like, I'm going to leave no stone unturned. Like, literally zone in what I did. Like, I'm going to give it all. Like, I woke up today and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be Santa. I'm going to give you a bunch of value for you to take and implement. And then, in full disclosure, for you to someday work with me in Client OS. Shout out to Client OS. So if you want to really, really get results in your coaching business and use these strategies, buckle up. It's going to be a good one. I am going to give you as much value as I possibly can. I'm going to let it all out. I'm going to be like, damn, here you go. You're like, AJ, get to it. I'm like, cool. I am getting to it. Let me go right here. Load up my notability, right? Make this boop, bing, bada, boom. Okay, what I'm going to do is go ahead and just make that AJ version smaller. Let me go right here. Okay, cool. So I'm going to show you how I did it, right? Buckle up, pay attention. If you have the TikTok brain, just log off this video. But I'm going to give you as much value. If you want guaranteed results, you want to use the strategies, now's the time to really focus. So stop what you're doing, okay? I used IG and I use Skool, okay? If you're watching this on YouTube, you don't know what Skool is. It's a community-based platform for you to utilize to a lot of ways, maybe nurture your leads, add new members, warm up your prospects. But I use it mainly Skool, right? Just for you guys that know. Either you know Skool, you don't know what it is. Basically, what I do is I use it from Instagram, and let's go Facebook, because I use ads as well, right? I go IG and Facebook, and I lead it all to Skool, right? Basically, what I do, I create content, I create ads that bring me leads. Follow me so far? Pretty simple. You don't need ads. Ads are helpful, but you don't need ads, right? When I first started on doing this funnel, I was going Instagram to Skool. Very simple, no ads, okay? So let's kind of get to the process on what I do, okay? So number one is, remember this, right? What I like to do is I like to warm up my leads and build trust. Just as you're watching this, wherever it is, maybe you're in my free community, right? With over 1,300 for free people, it's free coaches in there, a lot of resources. You're welcome, right? But what I use Skool is I use it to warm up my leads to build trust, right? Because in any market, right, trust is at an all-time low. A lot of people have been burned, under promised, over promised, under delivered. I know that from my market. So I utilize Skool as, hey, I give them freebies. They watch, long form videos, right? Maybe they see some Loom videos like this of me, right? I say hi to them, right? I build trust with them. And that's what it comes down to, because if you get someone to trust you, you will get them to do this: give you money. So that's basically what I utilize Skool for, is to build trust in my market, give free value. That is what it is. That is what it is. That's the name of the game. Okay. So let's get to it. Okay. So here's literally my funnel. Here's what I do currently. And it's booking me calls galore. It is signing me clients. A lot of my coaches are utilizing it. They're doing this. You can do it too. Okay. So all I'm doing is and this can be I'm putting Facebook ads, right? But it's also Instagram. But let's just put Facebook all into one because it's Meta. Actually, you know what we'll do? Make it better. 1 second. Remember, I'm drawing on my mouse, so please be patient. Let's just go. You're going Meta. Okay. So Meta, that's Facebook or IG. Follow me so far. Okay. So that's what I do, and then I lead them to a Skool community. Okay. Pretty simple. From that Skool community, what they see is freebies. Hey, you want this free thing? You want this free thing? You want this free thing? Cool. It's free. I will take it. I don't care. Cool. Now they join because it's free. I remove any friction. All I ask is a couple questions. I want their email, which you can use their IG handle. You don't need their email. Just talking to my coaches about it today. I use their email. I ask a question like what type of coach they are. I just put what coach. I don't want to spell that. What coach, okay, are you? But yours can be what is your goal, right? And a Skool community is $9, by the way. You can just have your own community for $9. There's no excuse for it. Anyway, so what type of coach they are. And then here's the next thing. I'm about to hit you with the question that's made me thousands of dollars. That's generated me so much money. That's helped me win the Skool games. And I'm going to give it to you right now for free. You're welcome. Is want a call. That's it. And of course, I'll say I don't say, do you want to call? I'll say, do you want to call on how to get this, on how to get that, on how to get that. Most people, I would say about anywhere from 40 to 60%, leave a phone number. That's awesome. So guess what happens? They come on in and I do something, my team and I do something called a triage call. You're like, AJ, what the hell is that? Very simple. Thank you for asking. They leave a phone number, right? Like I mentioned, number. And then what I do or my team does, but I'll just say me, is I will, so basically, let's kind of go back. They see me through Facebook ads or IG. They enter my school. They leave me that. I ask these questions. They join, they leave a phone number. If it could lead, I triage call. I call them, right? And I leave them about 5 to 8 minutes. We do a 5-minute call where I build trust. I ask them questions. I welcome the community. They feel great. And then guess what I do after that? I put them on my calendar. It's called Bam Fam, booking a meeting from a meeting. Shout out to Hermosi on that one. So I booked them on my calendar because they requested a game plan call, right? But in the meantime, this is where it's crucial. What a lot of my coaches do is that I give them homework. You're like, AJ, what the hell? Well, wouldn't be school without homework? I give them something that they want. Free stuff. That's it. And then guess what? Before our call, they consume this content. And then when they come on the call with me, they're more warm because they spend time with this guy that's right here on my videos, on my long form. And that is what I do. Coaches often overcomplicate all this stuff. You can do, if you're just starting, you can do this. Instagram, have a school community, right? Email, like a community based something for trust, right? Because you need to build trust with your market. The coaches that are winning are the coaches that are going to win in 2026 are the coaches that are going to build the most trust. That's just a fact. That is a fact. So you need to understand that is the game that we are playing. Who can build the most trust? So you can do this right now. So if you're just starting, you do Instagram, Skool, leave a phone number, triage call them, 5 to 8 minute call. If they don't answer, send them a video, right? Welcoming them. They'll respond. Or if they don't respond, guess what? I have a bunch of videos on that. Now, if they don't respond, no response, right? What happens? Very simple. Sad face. But guess what? If you watch enough of my videos, you know the money is made in this is the abbreviation. I'm not saying F you. I'm saying follow up. So you follow up 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, and then eventually you will get a reply. And then you will book the call with this guy. Yours would be you. Pretty simple, right? That's just what it is, right? But here's the great thing. Here's the amazing thing, people. Like, hear me out. Here's the thing. Sometimes people will say they don't want to call. Then I get like this. This is how I get. See if I can still do it. I butchered it, but I get like, no, I don't get mad, but I don't want to call. No worries whatsoever. You don't want to call. You join my free community. You're fine. You're in there. But guess what now you're doing? You're seeing all my content. You're like, oh, this guy's awesome. Oh, my God. And this could be the same thing with you. They're consuming content. They're watching video 1, video 2, video 3. And then they're like, oh, my God, I need to chat with this person. So what do? They book a call themselves. I message them from school or Instagram, whatever. Or I offer them more free stuff. And then guess what? Now they finally book a call and I triage call them, which is I call them 5 to 8 minute phone call, build some rapport, tell them my thing, and then we make a sale. And then we get coaches' results. That is it. And if they don't, and sometimes this process, I would say right now, could take anywhere from 1 to 12 months. Here's the cool thing about it. Like right now, like in my school community alone at the time of this video, let's kind of go right here. Let's go back. At the time of this video, like we're at about 1,300 people. That's 1,300 people that are consuming my content right now. And you might be thinking, well, AJ, it's easy for you to say you have a big community. I started off small. Look how I started off, guys. I even went that far back. Look, oh my God, July 13th, 2024. Shout out to that AJ for not quitting. Like, I didn't have anything set up at all. right? I have all these people online that I can actively chat with, that some of them are clients, past clients, future clients. Like, this is awesome. It's amazing. Like, start here module. Like, this is stuff that you can do. It's pretty simple. And that's my funnel. And that's the funnel that I'm going to keep rocking with. And that's the funnel that you're going to see a lot of your favorite gurus, online coaches do. Pretty simple. Like, if you wanted Instagram and Skool, best platforms to use. Ad or organic Skool community information, triage call, give them some freebies, book calls. That's the funnel, baby. You're welcome. You don't gotta do anything but just run this play. And if you made it to the end, you're a real one. If you want help implementing any of this into your coaching business, you know where to find me. Come on, man. Why are you sitting watching my videos? Book a call with me and my team. Let's get you guaranteed results. Much love, peeps. I'm on one today. I'm giving you value. Poof. Peace.